So I just wanted to make this video really quick because I don't know about you guys, but I think it's just getting really old, and it's getting really annoying that even people that I consider intellects will say that like somebody like me endorses Donald Trump because I defend him. And it bothers me because you can't just because you defend somebody like Trump doesn't mean that you like them. I mean, it's just that, you know, there's a lot of people that are being fucking dishonest. There's a lot of shit being thrown out, like say a lot of misinformation, you know, these narratives and these buzzwords that are being thrown out, like he's a racist, sexist, bigot, homophobe, blah blah blah, just everything under the sun. And it's like, wait a minute, this sounds a little bit extreme. I mean, you have people calling him a fucking Nazi or literally Hitler and stuff, and it's like, that's ridiculous. So as a political commentator, you have to like kind of sift through this bullshit and then just kind of tell it like it is. And because you tell it like it is, some people are like, oh, you like Trump and this and that. I'm like, no, like, I'm not crazy about the guy. I don't hate him or anything. I'm not radical or something. And I do agree that he was a much better choice than Hillary for X amount of reasons. I've talked about that before too. But the main thing is that I just don't understand why people can't get that like through their thick skulls that, yeah, like there's a lot of stuff being thrown out that is just completely incorrect, and it just needs to be kind of like told like it is, you know, just simply, just like that. And I would do the same thing for Obama or whatever. But the thing is, there was a lot of shit that came out with Obama, and I didn't have a channel around that time. But if people were like having talking points like Obama's this, Obama's that, you had people that had problems that his middle name was Hussein or is Hussein. And I'm like, you're a fucking retard. Like, why don't you criticize him on something that's legitimate? And, you know, during his presidency, there was a lot of things to criticize him on. And I did so, and a lot of other people did so, and that's fucking fine. But the whole thing is like Trump just barely became president, and people were shitting on him well before that. You know, the mainstream media narrative, and a lot of people fell into it. And it pissed me off that there were so many people that I even know and respect that just kept going along with it. That like, he's the worst person ever. I can't believe this is happening. And I'm like, what is happening exactly? What is happening? Like, and just things like I hear what Donald Trump's saying. I've heard him say multiple times like he wants to protect the LGBTQ community multiple times, and there's people saying that he's anti-LGBTQ or whatever, and I'm just like, how the fuck? How is he? He's explaining. He said multiple times that he wants to protect them. He hasn't become president yet, so you can't judge him on his actions. So how the fuck is he? How? And then all of a sudden, just recently, he says he's gonna preserve the bill that protects, you know, the LGBT community from discrimination from like jobs and shit. So it's like, well, I'm sorry, but your fucking narrative is crumbling because he's not as bad as you fucking think he is. And because of that, people are like, oh, you fucking Trump cheerleader and shit. I'm like, dude, no, that is like, how could you be that fucking stupid? Now, I know some people would ask, like, well, then how come you don't support Donald Trump? Like, what's your beef with him? And it's not just him, just in particular. It's just that, like, the choices, the candidates that we keep ending up with, I'm not, like, satisfied with the shit. I keep getting angry, and I explained this in an older video, just saying that, like, I get angry that we're still at this point where, I mean, we're at the point where, like, say somebody like Bernie Sanders, whether you like him or not, can completely get fucked over. Same thing with Ron Paul. Like, we're not at a point where it's like, hey, people that deserve a chance aren't getting the chance, you know? And it makes me angry that I think, like, our system, our two-party system, the left-right paradigm thing, it's completely illegitimate. Like, you had somebody like Hillary Clinton. Like, you had people that were how the fuck, how did she get there? How did she get that far? Because of fucking corruption. You and I know, most people know that when you look at it, that she shouldn't have even been able to be eligible. The stuff that was going on with her, you have like the whole email scandal. Let's just use that as an example. Let's just that felony as an example. You know, that should bar you from being eligible to become president. Meanwhile, you have fucking Petraeus getting fucked in the ass for something similar, you know, like, and then he's just like, oh, fuck him. He's probably gonna go to prison. I just want people to start being honest about this, you know. I want people to stop being so fucking stupid where it's like, you know, you can defend somebody. It doesn't matter how, like, you can completely dislike somebody. And then if somebody's talking shit about them for something that you disagree that it's not true, you're like, well, you know, even though I dislike the guy, that's not true, you know. So technically I'm defending them, but you know, that shouldn't just be like synonymous with just like an endorsement. Like, I fucking like this guy, I like him now because I'm defending him. No, I'm not gonna go with that narrative just because I fucking don't like somebody. I'm not gonna just be like, well, whatever, I don't like him, so yeah, he's fucking this, he's that, he's everything under the fucking sun. And it's just like, come on, intellectual motherfuckers that I know, people that think that they're like in the middle, or they're secular or whatever, and they're like, oh, I'm very rational, I'm skeptical and shit, and they're like, oh, you fucking Trump, huh? You fucking Trump fucker, you wanna fuck Trump now? But I just wanted to get that off my chest, you know, because it's just really annoying to see that, you know, like, I'm not surprised, you know, I've heard it so many times, but it's just like, come on, guys, I don't want to constantly explain myself on Twitter, Facebook, or whatever, and just have to keep writing some characters or some shit. I think I should just ignore that stuff, but sometimes you just, I know, let me just put something out right here, just a nice video to just show, like, hey, I'll criticize Trump when he does something I fucking don't like. You know, if he does something I do like, I'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you say some bullshit about him, I'm going to fucking be like, that's bullshit, and that's just how it is. You know, I'm not fucking taking any sides. And so, like, I don't know, hopefully there's people watching this. Maybe if there's any confusion that, like, if I'm a Trump supporter or not, I hope this cleared it up. And that's it. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. I just want to give a huge shout out to my diamond patrons, Steve, Kathleen, James, and Troy. Thank you guys so much for being a patron of mine. You guys are amazing. And then if any of you guys want to be a patron at any level, you can just check it out in the description below. You all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.